Shalom friends, and welcome to Rega B'Ivrit, a moment in Hebrew. My name is Rabbi Shapira, and I'm delighted every week to come with you and open the Hebrew Bible, learn one word, one expression, one verse in the Holy Tongue, so that we understand the text in its original context. This week we are in Parashat Vayishlach. The word Vayishlach means to be sent out. The context of this discussion that we are about to see the conclusion of is important. Jacob has been fleeing his entire life away from Esau. Finally, he met the angel of the Lord who gave him the courage to face Esau. Shockingly, the meeting with Esau go better than expected to Jacob. And it says that Esau ran, hugged him, and they kissed one another. But there is more to this story here. There is more to this so-called reconciliation meeting that the eye might miss if it doesn't look at the Hebrew correctly. I would like you to see the response of Esau after the emotions, after the hug and the kisses to Esau. It says in verse 12 of chapter 33, Vayomer Nesa unelcha ve'elcha l'negdecha. And Esau said, let us start on our journey and I will proceed at your pace. That's what it's appeared to say. But I want you to notice something. In this verse, there are three verbs that are used at the same time, consecutively by Esau as he's speaking to Jacob. Nes'a, nelcha, ve'elcha. In all three verses, we see those three verbs, we see an imperative. Those are imperative verbs to explain to us something beyond the tone of these words of Esau to Jacob. Esau take charge. Esau take authority. It is actually Esau's desire to bring Jacob in to Edom, to Esau. And that is where the core of the issue is. It was Jacob's job to tell Esau, let me bring you into my house. Let me bring you into my tent. But instead, it is Esau who says, Nes'a unelcha ve'elcha. And there is a linguistic clue here. It's translated here at your place, but he says, ve'elcha lenegdecha. I will walk against you. The word negdecha means against you. It's translated here as your pace. But the text seems to suggest that Esau had another agenda. Esau's agenda was to bring Yaakov to Edom. Sadly, Jacob's answer seems like it's wrong, but it is not true. He says the children are slow, they are soft, the cattle cannot move. Really, what is behind Jacob's answer? Behind Jacob's answer is he didn't want to go to Esau. He didn't want to go to Edom. But you see, that's where the calamity started upon Jacob. Jacob stopped bringing his own brother in. And today our greatest responsibility is to be Jacob and bring Esau in. Esau, flip the letters. Just as I explained in the Besorah, according to COVID-19, you get the name Yeshua. What is the job of Yaakov? The job of Yaakov is to bring Esau in, but that did not happen, did it? The reconciliation was not complete, and that's what it says. Verse 16, Vayeshev bayom ahu. In that day, Ahu isav ledarko Sa'ira. He returned back to his old ways. The Torah suggested that the epic failure of Jacob to bringing back caused Esau to go away, and for the reconciliation never to be complete. It is our duty today. Again, the Holy Tongue used this term, Bayomahu. In that day, Messiah will come. When will Messiah come? When Yaakov will be successful in bringing Esau out of the way of Edom and bring him to the house of Jacob. The fullness of Esau mean in that day the Lord will be one. Every time we see Bayomahu, it's talking about the fulfillment of this. And that's why in the next verse we see that Jacob go to a place called Sukkot, tabernacle, the ingathering. Jacob's job is to ingather Esau to the house of Jacob. It is not the other way around. I hope you enjoyed this Rega Beaver today. Check out the new book, The Besora, According to COVID-19. This relationship is key in understanding the days ahead. God bless you.